Big strong figures in there for Roscommon, Finneran and Mannion. Out here as far as David Keenan. Back from Higgins. Well, he was looking there for Cathal Craig, didn't quite reach him. Donal Vaughan instead, and it's pitched away from him back to Keenan. Comes back here to Senan Kilbride, and Senan Kilbride kicks it truly between the posts and over the bar. Good point here by the 26-year-old St. Bridget's man. Played in the club final on St. Patrick's Day and gets Roscommon's second point here. Aidan O'Shea this time takes it down. Tries to work it forward towards Jason Doherty, but the backs are there, and Shawty McDermott in particular, helped out by Niall Carthy. Oh, for a moment David Keenan was getting himself into difficulty, and again he fouls the ball, transferring it from one hand to the other. This can be Mayo's opening score, and needs to be. From 20 metres out, no problem. Good score by the 19-year-old, playing in his third championship match, and it's 2 points to 1. Well, he gave it plenty of height, but he gave it the necessary accuracy as well. It's gobbled up again there by Peter Domaghan, the captain for Roscommon, into Donny Shine. Looks a well-judged effort. That's a beautiful point by Donal Shine. 3 points for Shine, 4 for Roscommon, 2 between them. Well, he'll be a bit concerned, you can be sure about that, because they're going to need a decent lead against James Horan's Mayo at the half-time whistle. Get it, barely makes 45, 50 metres out. This time it's Cathal Craig, chance to put it over, using the fist and wisely putting it over the bar. Good play by the 24-year-old from Western Gales, today playing in his 16th championship match. He's made it 5 points to 2. It's been well over 15 minutes since Mayo scored, and their only 2 scores have come from frees. David Keenan carried on here as far by Senan O'Grady. Decent ball into Donny Shine, turns quickly and puts it over the bar. And now listen to the cheer. And it's as much one of relief as anything else. 6 points to 2. They finally get the ball down to the big 2, at least one of the big 2, Donny Shine. And he's now got 4 points. Mayo trying to hold on to their own kick out, succeeding with Trevor Mortimer coming in here to pick up the breaks. Played forward smartly. Andy Moran now. Will that one curl in? It might. It does. One stage it looked like it was going outside the post because of the breeze, but then it swung back in, and it's now 6 points to 3. Double Ward slipping it ahead here to Domaghan. The halfback's doing it, and that one is kicked brilliantly, and it's put over the bar. Double Ward getting only his 2nd ever point in the championship. That's kicked towards Andy Moran. Moran fouled by Niall Carty. Free in. Killian O'Connor has kicked 3 points already, this time going short because the angle was far too difficult. Now it's a much better chance for Kevin McLaughlin. He's made space, he's made an angle, and he's kicked it brilliantly inside the right-hand upright. First point of the match for Kevin McLaughlin. Freeman has another player in support, Trevor Mortimer, gives it early. Diagonally across, Dillon approaching it, it might fall to him, and it does! Alan Dillon pivoting onto his right and putting it over the bar. First point of the match for Alan Dillon, and now it's 9 points to 7. On towards Conor Devaney, having to go out and forage, play it back in quickly. O'Grady. Back it comes once again to Devaney. Will it finish with a shot here? Dineen. Two players over and above. One of them was Senan Kilbride. Boots this one forward. It's a really good chance for Shine. He's put it over the bar, but he was looking to put it into the back of the Mayo net. A 7th point for Donny Shine. The fans were on their feet. They thought this one was going to be up into the top left-hand corner. And this was a really good goal chance. Shawnee McDermott. McDermott wriggling his way around, trying to get the possession. Mayo steal it. There's a foul then, and it's a free kick to Mayo. Cillian O'Connor has kicked 6 so far. Can he level up this match? It's a white flag. They're level. Happy Mayo fans. Roscommon 10, Mayo 10, level for the second time. Big, huge one down towards the full forwards, and it's Alan Dillon who gets pulled back, and it's a free kick for Mayo and a chance for them to go into the lead. Cillian O'Connor to add to the 7-pointed freeze he's kicked so far in the match. You can make it 8. Is he a match winner here in Dr. Hyde Park, where Mayo have come to the home of Roscommon football, and they now lead the Rossies by 11 points to 10. Carol Mannion kicking it into the wind towards Ger Heenahan, and he's fouled by Andy Moran. So can he make it here? It's up into the wind, it's up into the air, it's landing short, it drops down. Mayo hands reach for it, and it's Richie Feeney who's got it. About to be challenged. Feeney almost gave it away, has given it away. McDermott picks it up. It's taken here by Ger Heenahan, runs into the covering challenge, back out to Donny Shine, and it's held by the goalkeeper Robbie Hennelly under severe pressure. Sustained Roscommon pressure, which didn't yield anything, much to the disappointment of the young fans. Rain lashing down again mercilessly as Cillian O'Connor comes onto it. 3 minutes of added time will be played. Gardner, Patter Gardner, kicking it in and kicking it over the bar. He did it 2 years ago when the final was played in Salt Hill, and now it's 12 points to 10. Niall Carthy, the full back, up towards Craig again, dragged down, free in. So a chance to narrow the gap to a point. Donny Shine to try and add to his tally of 7 points. He's got to put it over quickly and then hope there's enough time left. It's 12-11. 8 for Donny Shine. 1 against 3 or 4 Roscommon defenders. There's a fumble there. It's one back once again. Enda Varley kicking it, and Enda Varley has booted it over the bar. His first point, just as he did against Galway. He's come on as a substitute, and he's struck decisively for a key point here for his team, who now lead by 13 points to 11. And 3 added minutes have been played, and Mayo are the new kings of Connacht. They have dethroned the 2010 champions Roscommon. At the end, just 2 between them. It's Mayo 13 points, Roscommon 11.
Compared to, 2 years ago, it's a big improvement in where we were, but unfortunately today, like, we were playing at home, and we felt that we prepared well. But it's 5 weeks, I suppose, since we played, and we were a bit rusty early on, and I suppose just Mayo were that bit better. They were hungrier, and I thought they were stronger, and they were the better team.
We're improving each time we go out, so look, we're happy where we are, happy to get the iconic title, and we're looking forward to the quarterfinals now.
Okay, well done, Mayo. Pat Spillane, what did you make of it?
Well, okay, the conditions were horrific, and they didn't contribute to the game of football, but it was a very, very poor game of football, despite the conditions. I thought the skill execution level were very low. The decision-making by both teams was quite poor. The team that won it, Mayo, deserved to win it. They were the hungrier team and they made better use of playing against the wind. The Connacht Championship has been a very, very poor Connacht Championship, I suppose. Do you know all those ratings agencies, Standard and Poor's and Moody's? I'd say if Moody's were rating the Connacht Football Championship, it could be down to junk status, or is it BBB just above junk status? So a poor game and a poor Connacht Championship overall.
It's a bit harsh now, given the conditions. In terms of skill level, etc., Kevin, defend it.
I think you built up to that one now for a good while, jump status.
He's been working on that for a couple of weeks,
minimum.
I could use worse language. I was being polite. It was a poor game.
Look, the skill level wasn't so high. The contest was always interesting because of the gaps between it. The conditions destroyed the game. There's no question in my mind about that. They were just shocking. It was gale force winds and driving rain. And to put up the effort to put it on, Neary said spectacle, it wasn't a spectacle. To put up the effort that both teams did was, you'd have to compliment them. Mayo were slightly the better team on the day.
Tell us why.
Well, I put it this way, Des. The biggest challenge they faced were those said conditions. When they woke up this morning and looked out, you'd say, oh, God, big Connacht final day, what are we to do? How you reacted to that was key. Mayo outscored Roscommon. They could get 5 against the wind. Roscommon could only get 2 against the wind. That was a big, big plus. They were a little bit more direct, a little bit more cagey than the Rossies in some respects.
Time in the qualifiers. Now, they resumed last evening in